Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Hakwadash. Double honors to our apostles at Great Millstone who will wear the test of truth. Peace and love and blessed salutations to Yakim, the spot of the Bahasham, the house of David. Just a quick walk and talk through the spirit. Now the Marines are about to get involved, going into the LA protests, which can turn very vicious. And it got me thinking about Second Ezra, the 16th chapter, when the Lord basically says, you know, who's gonna quench that fire? You know, the Lord is sending the fire. Who's gonna quench it? And I pray it be just that. Like an arrow is shot by a strong archer, an arrow that is shot by a strong archer, who may turn it away. So through the spirit, we're Lord willing. I mean, if they're bringing the Marines in, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't see it dying down. So like if it's kind of mad, I'm going under the bridge. I mean, it's like if it's kind of loud, I'm going under the bridge. The echo, but Lord willing, you can still hear me. But let me wait till I get past this bridge, man. It's like I said, all these trucks and things pass through here. But anyway, like I was saying, basically, you know, if Trump is going from National Guard to Marines, I mean, it's not a, I mean, we know the NWO, we know martial law is one of the things that they want to basically bring forth. So how Esau basically does things, being a serpent, just like in New York, when they brought the National Guard out there and said, oh, we got to stop the crime in the subways. I mean, in the subways, you know, so instead of regular police enforcement, we're going to bring out the National Guard. And that's exactly what them devils did, right? But sometimes when they bring in hey, shalom, Yahawashi, sis. You know, sometimes when they bring the National Guard out, you know, it should just have their foot basically set in a specific place, just in case something as far as this happens. So now that they're taking it a step further and bringing out the Marines, hey, next thing you know, it's going to be curfew. All right, there's going to be blockages from cities, which that's all prophesied in the scriptures. A man shall desire to go into a city, and he shall not be able to. Oh shit. So, I mean, really, in all actuality, we're just seeing prophecy come to pass. All right. And like I said, like I mentioned yesterday, on the 10th, I think it's the 10th through the 11th. Does your dog bite? I think it's the 10th through the 11th. All right, that they're gonna have it's gonna be a strawberry moon. All right, which we know, like I said, I'm gonna keep putting it in your head. Strawberry moon or pink moon is a sign of hope for the elect. And you know, hey, we are prisoners of hope. So, and then at this time that we're in, that we're seeing, because this shit gonna be like a virus. It's gonna spread. And then you got California talking about they're trying to they're gonna sue Trump because he brought out the National Guard. Like me and a brother was talking, like, how does that even work? We're suing Trump, but hey, this is just a flame, a fire kindled, and all Lord willing it does, like I've been saying through the Spirit, is get bigger now. Like the scripture say in Matthew the 24th chapter, All right, when you hear of wars and rumors of wars, because I mean, war could be, I mean, specific things. All right, it doesn't have to mean like, oh yeah, World War III. Look, it's civil wars too. All right, I mean, the main thing is World War III. Main thing that we're looking forward to, for the return of the Lord is WW3, because that's when he's gonna make his second debut. But also too, remember, the scriptures, 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, how the scriptures talk about they should not regard their kings nor their princes. Okay? So, hey, and it's mad spiritual because one of the head bosses at my job, which he's an Edomite, right? I was at the computer doing some things, and he randomly just comes out and he's like, oh, they're about to bring out the Marines. Shalom, sis, Yahawashi. And I was like, yo, it's crazy when it gets toward, or to the co-workers, because even when I was on my lunch break, that's what was on the TV in the break room. And then I'm hearing people that are not in the truth, mainly Issacharites, I'm hearing their perspective on it, in which really they got a minute mind that's not filled with prophecy toward it. But just to hear the outside, all right, because we're the inside. We're on the inside looking out. Okay, so just to hear what comes out of their mouths, I was like, damn, they just don't know what the hell is going on. But, we do. And, call all your Yahawashi for that. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, I hope, because they were thinking, like, oh yeah, it's going to be calmed down by, but this is the 4th day of this going on. And then you had orange pill Trump talking about that they have things under control. And like I said, it's a whole bunch of just, hey, the earth is giving into the hands of the wicked, man. And which really is the Lord, because the heart of the king is in the hand of Yahawah. And let me mention this too. All right, as much as we're looking toward this as something big that's happening. Remember, the scriptures talk about how if judgment shall start, it shall start at the house of the Lord. So you gotta think about it. This is the Lord's program. What is Issachar known for worshiping? They still out here, even though you got brothers that are doing the Spanish videos, that are doing the Spanish videos and things of that nature. What is the tribe of Issachar still doing? Okay, they worshiping the dead. I forgot what that idol is, but then even at that, Ceramics and Tammuz still, which is the what's that fucking shit? Virgin Mary shit, and they still worship Caesar Borgia. So the Lord, all it is judgment, man. The Lord just getting to it. We keep saying it, that we are in a time of the Lord's judgment, his great judgment. And that's all you're really about to see real soon, is judgments going out on the ignorant tribes that are still worshiping these false idols, even though the prophets are out there, because they can't say that they don't know. The truth is going out. Okay, the truth, according to 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. Okay, the truth that has been so long hid shall basically flourish, roughly paraphrasing. So we're at a time right now where the Lord, like, all right, enough is enough. The Lord's about to start getting all you tribes. It's not just for Issachar, Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Okay, Levi still does voodoo in Haiti. Okay, Simeon still does Santa Maria. All right, you still got the other tribes that still worship the creature more than the creator. So this is why these things are happening, because me and a brother was saying it on Saturday, through the Spirit. Hey, it's just like when Samuel went to go meet Jesse for the new king. How do you know that the Lord through the Spirit is out here? Because of the prophets. What they said when Samuel went to that city: have you come to bring peace? So the same thing, it's the same thing. Now you got the prophets out here. Remember, there was a time where there wasn't no prophets out there. When you read the book of Maccabees, but the Lord opened that back up through the Spirit. Okay, he's our mediator, and now he's using us as vessels to proclaim his word and his truth and proclaim these prophecies. Now you've been warned. What he say in Jeremiah: I've sent my prophets rising early, and Israel still ain't here. So now that you don't want to hear, what do you do to a child? What do you do to a child that don't listen? All right, we're not Edomites, okay? We're not Edomites. What do you do to a child that don't listen? You whoop them. You don't put them in timeout. So this is that whooping going forth from the hand of the Heavenly Father through what? Salaki. Through who? The sword. That's why King David said, deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword. Because we had an understanding back then that these devils, all right, the Lord uses these devils as a whooping stick to Israel when we go off. So what do you think the Lord is going to do again? And that's just his anger on the left-hand side. So the Lord is angry with you tribes, man. That's why Revelations says what it says. All right, the devil shall come down having great wrath, but really it's just it's the Lord's wrath, but just on the left hand side. That's all it is. And now you're seeing it. Like I'm watching these interviews with Issachar and stuff, and one Issachar, right, he was like, man, they ICE came and abducted or kidnapped my little brother, and look, hey. That's y'all judgment, all right? That is the judgment of the Lord on the tribes, man. That's just judgment, all right? And the Lord a lot of y'all done scoffed at the prophets, y'all done laughed, y'all done talk shit. The Lord gonna get y'all anyway. But before he gets this devil, guess who he's gonna get first? You tribes, man. Y'all got it coming, and if we ain't right, we got it coming too. Straight up. Like I said, we ain't gonna be out there protesting and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, the ultimate judgment, man, it's nothing that you can escape. So like I said, these Marines coming over here, hey, it's to have them on soil, it's to have them stationed. And then even from the Marines, it can get even worse, because a lot of the Marines and stuff are just your regular US citizens and things of that nature. That's why rubber bullets are occurring, but it could get even worse to where they start bringing in foreign troops. Now, when those foreign troops come in, that's when it's really gonna get cracking. Like 2nd Esdras 16th chapter says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none. Hey, Shalom, Mak, Yahabashim, Shabrakatah, and it's come, Shalom, Mak. Yeah, that's right, brother. We are almost out of here. And call all Yahabashim al-Shai. We happy to see this shit pop off, man, for real. And it's been several times where things like this has happened, and then it calmed down, but, Lord willing, it don't. Because, we still got prophecies that have to come to pass, the main one being the Revelations 13 and 16, the sea hip. All right, but at the end of the day, all of these things, these fires being kindled, all right, these things are leading up to all of that. All right, it's all leading up to it, because like I was telling the brother yesterday, like, all right, so how you gonna know if that's a U.S. citizen or not? You can't just grab everybody up and then, oh yeah, well, okay, well, yeah, that's what they've been doing. They've been just grabbing people up by the boatloads. They don't even know if they have a U.S. citizenship or not. So this could very well also be Two, whether it be minor to where they be like, all right, well, you gotta wear this you gotta wear this thing, like they showed on that movie, not Bird Box, it was the other one, but you gotta wear this thing in order for us to know if if you have a U.S. citizenship, because they tried it with that real ID shit, and they said that everybody had a deadline to get it, and that shit ain't work out. But like I said, going into the CHIP, you know, they're gonna have to really start trying to identify who has their citizenship or not. So this could very well also too be something to where, you know, the Lord has it to where this devil introduces a new form of what? Hey, it'll all work. Hey, it's all gonna work out through the Lord, but it's all gonna work itself out. Watch, guarantee you. Oh, in order to identify who is a U.S. citizen or not, or who has citizenship, we have this, because that's what the serpent does. All right, that's just what the serpent does, man. You know. So be prepared for that next too. You know, be prepared for that next too. Be prepared, because all this stuff, I mean, really illegal. I mean, come on, man. You got Issacharites that have been working in the U.S. For decades. Now all of a sudden, it's the time. Well, let's round them up. Let's get out of here, because this orange skin mofo is in office. Now it's a upper scale agenda. Okay, it's a way bigger upper scale agenda. Something real is about to crack off. Oh, that's even what one of my coworkers said. He said, yo, this shit about to crack off, man. And that's a dude that ain't even in the faith. Don't know nothing about the truth. So if you got these worldly people saying it, guess what? Hey, something's about to happen. Because, hey, the apostles been out there for decades, have been saying things are about to pop off, and the regular human or person out here, oh man, nah, man, they don't believe it. But now you got, I mean, they wouldn't talk about it, but now you got people actually, oh man, it's about to crack up. They see this shit going down. That's why you got some people on one side of the fence saying, well, oh man, I hope it calms down. You got people on the other side of the fence saying, hey man, this shit about to pop, man. Oh, they're bringing out the Marines. Oh, they brought out the National Guard. I'm gonna look up in history. I'm gonna look up history of the United States to see if they have ever had to call in National Guard or Marines to null down protests or violent protests, because there's really a lot of them protests that have gone violent. Those are agent provocateurs, man. You see the dudes with the helmets on and throwing rocks at cars and shit and setting shit on fire. Those are agents, man. George Soros hires them mofos, man. But hey, brothers and sisters, just keep watch, keep on your P's and Q's. Now is the time through the Spirit. Just focus on Yahawashi, because like the Apostle Gabal always brings out, you know, this roller coaster is going to get, this ride is going to get bumpy. So stay on your P's and Q's, stay on your watch. Like the brother at the end has come said, man, we almost out of here. Just keep up, keep your head up. Hey, also too, through the Spirit, look out for that pink moon on I think it's tomorrow through the 11th. Okay, which would be considered what? The Sabbath. All right, so a pink moon from Tuesday to Wednesday, that's spiritual. Because what's been happening all this year with these blood moons, you had the blood moon eclipse. Okay, then you had another pink moon. They've been landing on our on the Sabbaths. All right, they've been landing on our high holy days. So definitely something's going to happen. But just keep your watch on. Just keep your spiritual binoculars on. And hey, we're going to see. Shalom.